I had to force myself first in the beginning to place a trade. I had to push myself to enter them, even though I didn't feel like it. Alright guys, welcome back to Warsaw. So the past few days have been really out of order for the video, like nothing went right. I just really like the city. I've been walking around quite a lot. I've been also going to hotels and working pretty much all day without realizing I was working all day. So a lot of videos have been skipped. But here's something I want to share with you today that was quite on my mind a lot recently. And I've had a comment like just today about that same topic. Sometimes we hear people say, well, over time my mindset changed, but sometimes you have to force yourself to change and you have to kind of make this habit to change the result and to move forward. So that's pretty much what happened with this thing that I'm going to talk about. When I started trading with a profitable system and I started to try to apply the system in the market, I was kind of still able to execute right until I would get to a series of losses, until things would go wrong. And it's very easy to trade and to win, but it's much harder to lose your trades and to continue moving forward and to keep persevering and keep placing the trades. So what happens basically is that I would try to go in the market. I would place my first trade with my strategy that I knew was working right. And I would get maybe a series of good trades or then coming to a loss. And once I had a few losses, or once I had even one loss, I would be kind of destabilized. I would be like out of the game. I would be wondering, well, what happens now? What should I do? Or second time I go in the market, I would like second guess myself. This doesn't look like it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work really well. And I would skip that trade. Okay? And then I would come back maybe the next week and things might come back in the right order. So I might have a couple of good winning trades also. Or I might just go back to more losing trade, but that didn't happen often. My reflex was always to, when I had a series of losing trade, skip the next trade, right? Because those are losing trades. There might be something wrong in the market, and I would skip the next trade. I would try to find an excuse for not placing the order when I started a setup. And that was, like, I'm telling you guys, that was killing so many of my good trades. Because I was removing trades that are part of the game, are part of the system. And this big shift happened when I started to shift from just placing all the trade that I knew would work. And I had to force, like, it's been really tough. I had to force myself first in the beginning to place a trade. I had to push myself to enter them, even though I didn't feel like it. But over time, I started to see the result. Things were getting better and better when I was putting all the trades. And I had sometimes these longer losing streaks, but I had other time these small losing streak with this one good trade that I was in, because I forced myself to take it, and that would recover all the losses I had the past couple of weeks, which is amazing. Right? But that's what it's all about. If you skip trades that are part of your system, you're preventing yourself from succeeding. But if you place all the trades you're supposed to place, you're at least, even if you fail, you're at least putting the odds in your favor to move forward and to get the right trade when they occur. Because you can never know when they occur. And we often say this is like all probabilities, so you can never know what's going to happen when. If you decide yourself what is wrong, what is right, it's not really going to work because you're not able to guess the market. With experience, of course, you can guess. Like with these things you've seen in the past 10 years of data, you know when this happened, this tends to happen. Yeah, that's good. Good job. But for now, when you don't know what to do, or when you have a system that really works, and you see yourself being too cautious of placing trade, force yourself to do it, like every time. And even though you have a series of losing trades, that's a little bit longer, tell yourself, well, at least I took the trade. At least I've been in the market. And at least I know that doing this over and over again will lead to the better result. And this is like mostly for you guys who are like too patient. If you're the type who's gonna jump right in the market when you don't have a setup, then you need to do the opposite, which is pace yourself to not enter a trade too fast, to reflect a little bit, to think, to go through a checklist. But if you're too cautious and if you tend to think and rethink and rethink before entering a trade, then do something to force yourself to take the trade. That could be a simple reminder on your chart, on your computer saying, enter the trade even if you don't feel like it. And you know when you have your setup, well, you see this, enter a trade even if you don't feel like it. And you're more likely automatically to enter the trade. And that's a quick tactic I've added over time, which made a big difference. Okay, so guys, that's pretty much what I want to talk about today. It's pretty simple. Now, I wouldn't finish this video ever without showing you guys Warsaw, because it's an amazing city. There's so much to see around here. And I want to go back to a few days ago when I was visiting the old city. One of these really cool places, really like old and beautiful and nice. So let's get back a few days ago. And it's going to be the daytime, that's like nighttime. But yeah, let's get back there. And you guys will see what Warsaw is like. It's amazing, I tell you. Alright guys, for a quick moment today I thought of not doing a video, but I just started to walk and this is too amazing to not do a video today. I'm heading to the old city right now, and I came across this park. It's beautiful, nice fountain, nice statues, amazing. So I'll try to find the old city and we'll have a look at that. Honestly, I was like walking in the city this morning trying to get to this place here, and there's nothing fancy. It's like all regular, very simple, but it's like all beautiful. And every spot you go, it seems like there's a corner to explore. And I didn't have time to go everywhere, of course, but it's just amazing. Even though like the buildings are simple, they're not crazy, there's no amazing architecture so far except for the building in front of the apartment, but it's just amazing. Everything has a nice feeling, I don't know why. Okay, so welcome in the old city. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I tried to get in the front. There's kind of a music playing in the background of this building, which really makes like a cool atmosphere, like a very different vibe. This is a place with a big kind of open air space. It's pretty cool. There's like a couple of churches, I think, in the back, and a kind of a statue here, monument. It's pretty cool. Okay, so guys, without a doubt, we could be walking here for hours, but I have to go to work a little bit and finish up a couple of things. So I'm trying to find a coffee shop and do my second session of work for the day. It's gonna be quite easy to find around here, so. Give a like if you enjoyed the video today, as always. Comment below what you thought. Subscribe if it's not done yet, because there's one more video like this every single day. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Ciao. In love with you. Baby, you are meant for me.